See my shoes?
You are so cute.
I'm so cute.
You're the cutest person ever.
Just like this, like cute, cute.
Ulinitena siamini lakini nazidi kuendelea kama ndege na pepea umena baraka za rejea cried my tears I'm no longer drowning smile on me face no time for frowning what goes around comes around.
Hi, I'm Kitt and this is my mom Apondi and welcome to another episode of Ask Kitt and Apondi Advice Column. Yep. So this is one of the most requested videos on my Instagram.
Really?
People want to ask me for advice, they want me to do another video, so here we are.
Okay.
Once again. And if you enjoy, subscribe and like the video. Let's get into it. So here we go. First question. I'll ask you this one.
Okay.
I've been crushing on a guy for 2 years. We have been flirting a lot on phone, but I've never met him in person, but I do his family. So issue is, when we met, the vibe I was getting from him is pushing me away. Yeah, he confessed to liking me and wants a serious relationship. The few times we have spent together makes me value him. Unfortunately, he's 2 years younger than me. Does it matter?
Okay, so that's the question.
That's the question.
Does
Does it matter?
Age?
Usually she goes for men who are 10, 20 years older.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, so you know that whole age thing is insecurity on both. Yes. So she's feeling insecure, and so she wants men who are 10 years older.
Yes.
And those men who are 10 years older, they're also insecure. They want somebody who is 10 years younger. And so just don't be insecure about it. Just be strong and powerful, and take on this person that has been presented to you with a storm.
Martin always says people don't date a man who is 10 years younger, a tall man, a dark man. You date this man, this one who is standing in front of you.
Yes,
so you can have a type all you like.
Yes.
But then the person that you are actually dating is the one who is standing in front of you.
Yes.
So if they have all the qualities you like,
that's it.
That's all it takes.
Yes. And some men, they say that it takes a while for men to mature. Well, some mature early. And some women never mature.
Correct.
If he's mature, he's mature. And if he's ready, he's ready. And it really doesn't matter how many years younger. It really doesn't matter. Yeah. Okay. That's chronological. Yeah. True. So, yes. And so we are looking at maturity, not from birth date,
right,
but from how powerfully wholesome this being is. And if he's arrived, he's arrived.
Correct. It just dawned on me that domestic violence is a thing, just like cheating. All the people around me, especially women, have been beaten by their boyfriends or they've fought. The men on the other side are proud of beating up their girlfriends. Is this a thing? Is this something that is normalized?
Well, both of us have got to speak on this because we're speaking from generation gap.
Honestly.
Okay, so me, I'm going to come from where I'm sitting at my generation.
Yeah.
It must not be allowed to become a thing. That thing must not be allowed to thrive and become a thing.
Are you physically fighting?
It's fashionable.
You're fighting with your partner. For heaven's sake.
Get away from there, girl. What are you doing there? Why are you in a relationship, whether you're a guy or a girl, where you are violent and you are harming each other? Get up and go.
Yes.
And then, this now is my message to the men, and I'm coming from my generation, and I'm going to tell you this. The strong men are in the army. What are you doing out here?
Beating women.
Go military. Get a weapon. Be in the right place where men can show their
strength,
physical powers. Be there. What are you doing out here? Yes. Why haven't you been taken on into some unit.
If you're strong.
If you are strong. That one I say from where I sit. Yeah. Strong men are in the army, but you're beating women.
I truly have nothing to
add. Doing what?
Doing what?
Be where the strong men are at.
Yeah. Apondi has said it.
I have said it.
Please.
And I have said that the men who are out here who are not beating women, those are the strong men. Those are the other strong men who need to beat someone are in the army.
That's right.
We need you to defend the country. You're beating people in your neighborhood. Please. In a small house, you're beating people. Defend our country. Wenda kabisa. Are you not going to speak about this?
I don't have anything to add. So my boyfriend has borrowed money from me. He needs cash to sort some things in his business. I don't have the cash, but he's asking for, but I'm sure if I ask around, I could get it. In the past, I have always wondered about girls who take loans for their men. What are your thoughts on borrowing money for a boyfriend? No, no, no forever, no. Do not borrow money for a boyfriend. Do not borrow money for a girlfriend. I don't know, you know, there's that thing of, oh, that was a husband request, but you are currently signed up for the girlfriend package. No, I don't believe in borrowing money for a significant other. Now, if it's a marriage and this is your husband or your wife, then your money is actually your money together.
Yes.
So you can actually go ahead, borrow money, blah, 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 stuff like that. But for boyfriend, girlfriend, guys actually break up because of that. He has not paid it back. He has more issues. He needs more money. It's no longer now about the money.
It becomes untidy.
It's so messy.
Yes. Yeah. Very messy.
And especially if you don't have it. If you have it and you're going to give it to them, but don't actually lend them, give it to them. But if you don't have it and you're borrowing on their behalf, what does the Bible say? The Bible says do not borrow on anybody's behalf.
Actually, that's the scripture I was looking up.
You're looking for it?
Yes, I was looking for it.
Do not ever, what is the, I'll put the scripture there.
You put the scripture.
Do not borrow on people's behalf.
That's what the Bible says. Don't borrow on people's behalf. By the way, so it therefore might also be your husband.
Yeah, don't borrow on his behalf.
Yeah. We do borrow for each other, on each other. But when now you're crying, also know that actually there was a guideline and you didn't work with it. Yes.
But that one, you see, when you're borrowing for your husband, you're actually borrowing for yourself.
It is true.
Because you do the same things. You are one, right? You're doing the same thing.
That is true.
Yeah. But boyfriend?
No, don't borrow for someone,
please.
Yeah.
The answer is no.
Yes.
Okay. Right. My sister has accused me of stealing from her after sending me to run errands. She was pregnant. This sister sent her to go to the shop to buy the things. She video called. She picked the things, and sent the things on a bus to her sister. Her sister has accused her of being pregnant. She was pregnant a few months ago. She has now had the baby. She said she didn't want to accuse her then because she didn't want to risk losing the pregnancy. But now that the baby is here, she has accused her. She has said very hurtful things. This sister is lost for words. She's wondering how this can happen. Now, that's not even the question. This same sister has a rurasho, which is a traditional marriage ceremony, and she expects everyone to contribute money towards that function. One, would we advise this lady to still contribute towards the function? Two, what should she do regarding the false accusations?
Yeah, I have an answer for her.
Oh yeah, and oh, by the way, she gave all the receipts and everything pertaining to to the errand that she ran.
Okay.
So she didn't steal.
Yeah. That's a sad situation.
Yeah.
It's a sad scenario, and it's a scenario not of stealing but a lack of trust.
Her sister doesn't trust her.
Her sister doesn't trust her, and it could be historical. It could be something that happened in childhood, even at age 6. You stole my lollipop. It could be very, very old, and she hasn't developed that trust. But she did send you the money, and you did do the work. And so my message to the sister is
which sister? The one who is asking?
No, the one who believes that this one is stolen. My message to her is, you don't send someone who you already trusted, and if they've given you all the receipts, then you say you mistrust them. You need to look at yourself first and say, who am I being to send somebody who's untrustworthy? Who am I being? So my message to you is, you need to only send your sister if you believe that she's trustworthy, because maybe you know that she inflates bills, and maybe you've watched her inflating bills. So she may have given you the receipts and you're thinking, yeah, receipts are bought, but these bills are not correct. Yes. Yeah, and the receipts are wrong.
And then what would you say to this lady who's asking the question?
The lady who's asking the question, yes, she should address it, must address it. Yeah. If you do know for sure that no bills were, you never got aside, nothing. Because there are sisters who do that. Yeah, they come and they undercut and they speak with the shopkeeper.
Yeah, just write this much, even when it's this much.
Yes, So if you do know for sure that you didn't do a thing like that, it's very painful to receive that kind of accusation. And so you will need to address it. But the timing is wrong now.
Right.
Because already there's a ratio. The bus has turned again. So the bus turned at the shop.
Wait.
So you have to wait your turn.
Okay.
Yes. Because there's a ratio, you must.
What if the ratio is in 4 months?
Well, if that ratio is in 4 months, but the message came last week, then it's still, the bus has turned. So you still can't have this conversation in the space of the other conversation.
So you kind of
just messes it up.
You kind of just wait in limbo?
No, you don't wait in limbo. You wait in planning and organizing and prayer.
Okay.
Yes. And prayer, you really need to pray. And you need to pray less for yourself, but more for your sister. More for the accusation, that accusing spirit. Yeah, that's a nasty thing. Now you need to pray that your sister will find peace. You need to pray prosperity for your sister and her child. You need to pray power into your sister's life.
Okay.
Yeah, I've learned by experience that suddenly things change when I pray for that person and their needs.
Yeah. You've told me some of the things.
Yes, it just changes. This person just becomes this person who is so lovely and they need, and I have compassion for them. So just pray for your sister for the things that she needs.
Okay.
Yes, and then the time will come, and it will be open. If you come from a Christian perspective, the Holy Spirit will tell you when to open that conversation.
Okay.
Because your sister will have been prepared for the conversation.
Right.
Yes.
And
so
then
that's that bit.
Okay. And then should she contribute?
Absolutely. You always do what is right and powerful by your part. And you do not allow your sister to drive the relationship agenda.
Kill them with kindness.
I don't know what that is.
It's kill them with kindness.
Well, I don't want nobody dead, but what I do know...
No, you like put hot coals on their head, like with the kindness, you know.
Actually, kill the thing.
Kill the thing with kindness.
The thing with kindness. Yeah, but what really leaves me whole and strong, and no regrets, no accusation to myself, is always being in charge of my part and doing my part well. Always
being in charge of your part.
Yes, yeah.
Do your part well.
Otherwise, that other person will constantly run the agenda.
Wow.
So run the agenda. Always run your life's agenda, your relationship agenda. You know that this is what I must put in.
Amazing.
I shall never count myself as never having done the right thing.
I will do the right thing. I will let that person do whatever they're doing.
Yes.
I will do the right
thing. And they're on a different journey.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're not on it.
One day I will realize, what that person, whatever their journey was, that thing was nasty, and I contributed to the nastiness. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So I've been dating this guy long distance for 10 months now. Officially for 5 months. I don't know what that means. Maybe they were just speaking for 5 months, and then now they've actually been dating for 5 months, long distance. Now, every time they have an issue, sick, family issue, he goes quiet. He gives the silent treatment. When they have a disagreement, he gives the silent treatment. This last time they had a disagreement, he went silent. They have not spoken. He did not even wish her a happy birthday. Is this a healthy relationship?
No. No.
I mean, you know the answer, but you want us to give you permission? This is not a healthy relationship. This is not a healthy way of being.
No. And it's not your job to repair this person. He's not your
my mom. Oh! Repeat again. Twice.
It's not your job to repair this person. He's not your husband.
Are you Bob the Builder? You know these women who go in fixing men are called Bob the Builder.
Yeah.
Stop it, please.
Yes.
Stop fixing men out here.
Yeah. You walk out in reverse, girl. Slowly, stealthily, gone.
My mother-in-law asked if my husband and I could adopt a child. A 5-year-old. She's an orphan. They said she was an orphan. She has nobody, only an old grandfather. So they agreed to take her in. The day she arrived with a lady. She arrived with another boy, and she's not 5. She's 8. The boy is 11. They are not orphans. Their father is alive. They have 2 other siblings and a whole family back home. Before we were asked to send money for transport, for clothes, since they had nothing to bring. They literally arrived with the clothes on their back. The male child has been violent, so he's been sent back to his family. Now her question is, should she keep the girl with her, or should she send her back to her family? She doesn't like the lying, she doesn't like the deceit. The whole situation was just a bit suspect. They have no money, them as a family who have taken in this child. They don't have any extra money. They were just trying to be kind to a child who didn't have anything. But she has people.
Okay, so my response to that is, first of all, it's not adoption, it's fostering. Yeah, so you fostered them, and fostering just means providing a loving space for these people to grow up, and they could grow up forever. But it's not a good match.
No,
it's not a good match because you don't. It's not a good match because you did not choose to foster. Yes,
you did not choose to foster.
You did not choose to.
They chose to foster a little 5-year-old. Now they're being kind of tricked into fostering an 11-year-old and an 8-year-old.
Even then, they didn't choose to foster. Even for that first one, it's the mother-in-law who made the request, and
kind of just agreed.
And those it could be family members. And so maybe they just need to be sent back to their family.
And I think you should send, I also think, let me add, you should send them back to their family and support from afar. Give them
exactly what I was going to
clothes
say.
Or some money, groceries every month and stuff like that. But then not have them live with you.
Develop a program if you have if you have the capacity and the goodwill. Develop a program of supporting them in their space and not uprooting them from whatever space that was.
True.
And if they have a father, sometimes the father is just not capable. He's abusive and he's drunk in a gutter. So you may want to just support them from far.
I feel bad. My close friend only comes to me with issues and problems. Whenever I just want to hang out and have quality time, she's never available. On Saturday, I asked her if we can go out. We had planned to go out. She called me in the morning to say she's sick. And then I found out that she was with other friends having a good time and posting on social media.
She said, my best friend.
My close friend.
Your close friend.
Your close friend, she's your close friend, but you are not her friend.
Yes.
And
that's
you're
fair.
her dumping site.
And that's fair, that's fair.
But she's her dumping site.
You
You
should
should be
close
knowing.
friend,
Yeah,
but you are not her close friend.
I don't even think you're her friend. I think she
Yes.
uses you as emotional dump site.
Yes.
Where she comes and talks to you about problems and maybe you help her sort the problems.
Yes.
But she actually doesn't have fun with you. She does not want to hang out with you.
Yes.
I'm sorry, she does not like you.
Yes. And you know, if you attract woye, then you're not likable. Yes.
Ma.
Yes. There are people who attract, let me just go and cry on so and so's shoulder.
They're
And
not fun to be with.
No, they're not, because I've already finished crying. So now I need the ones who are fun. So
Wow.
you also have to examine yourself.
Everybody has responsibility in the situation. That's what you're saying?
I'm saying that. And your responsibility is to take on all the poor me girls. And your friend has recognized you as the one who's good at taking poor me.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right. So me and my boyfriend, when we argue, he shouts at me. I've asked him to stop shouting at me. He said that's how he is. When he's angry, he cannot change. Her making him mad makes him shout at her.
He's making her responsible.
Let me tell you something. No, the way people react towards you when they are angry has got nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with their upbringing, their bad manners, their emotional intelligence. When somebody says, oh, you made me angry, that's why I did ABCD. That's the most childish thing I've ever heard in my whole entire life.
There, you've said it.
People cannot make you angry. You get angry because you get angry. It's not like I made you angry. What? You made me sad. As God, please.
Exactly. So just allow that person to stop it, and there needs to be consequences of that.
To stop it.
There needs to be consequences that go with that.
Yes.
Yeah. We shall not shout at each other.
Yes.
The next time you shout, this is what shall happen. And you tell them what will happen.
That's a very unhealthy situation.
You make sure that you come through. You say, if you ever shout at me, I beg. I promise you that it may mean the other. It's abusive. Yes. and it's violation. So do not be violated through shouting.
Hey. I just had a miscarriage last week and I feel so empty. I honestly don't know how to deal with it. I'm so sorry. I'm going to put some Instagram handles of pages that deal with this sort of thing, and they will give you encouragement. This is very hard. Nobody expects you to just deal with it and move on. This is a very difficult thing.
Yes.
Yeah, you mourn your child, and the only way out is through.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for that.
I'm sorry.
How do I deal with anxiety attacks?
Again, you will provide
the resources
for that.
Yeah.
Because you and I are not that kind of professional. Yeah, we are not life skills, social skills.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this requires professional skills.
Yeah.
Yes.
One time somebody told me to, when I'm doing deep breaths, to name 5 things that I can hear, 4 things that I can see, 3 things that I can smell, 2 things that I can taste maybe or feel, and 1 thing that I can taste. It kind of brings you back to control of something. so you know you're not completely spinning.
Oh yeah.
So that has helped me. And
do you sometimes get anxiety attacks?
I don't know if I would call it an anxiety attack. I don't know if I would call it an attack, but it's an episode, and I would feel out of control and anxious and not able to function, to take that moment and while I'm breathing, count those things, and it really does help me. Yeah, it has helped me. Yeah. Okay. How do we outgrow friendships without necessarily creating bad blood? Oh my goodness, this is a wonderful question.
Okay, you take it.
Okay, first of all, there's no way to outgrow a friendship. You have either outgrown it or you have not. So you cannot be planning to outgrow a friendship. Do you understand?
Like a weeding off.
No, you can't weed off. So I think maybe what you're asking is, how do you leave a friendship, or how do you tell a friend you've outgrown them? First of all, I don't ever tell friends. I don't ever tell friends about outgrown them.
That's friendship. Friendship, you never tell somebody that we are friends.
That we are friends. You are friends. And then
then you're no longer friends.
You're not friends.
Yes.
And you kind of and if the person keeps calling you, I don't subscribe to the ghosting, mentality. I just don't pick up the calls or don't respond to them. I find that really outrageous and infuriating, for lack of a better word. If you don't want to talk to me, let me know. Let me know. I'm busy right now, I can't hang out. Yeah, stuff like that. And don't make any promises, maybe next week, or don't make promises that you don't want to keep. If you have outgrown a friendship, honestly, just move on with your life. Just move on, and if the friend serves a particular purpose, have them in your life for that particular purpose. But other than that, I wouldn't even recommend having a conversation like I've really outgrown this friendship. No.
Yeah,
don't cut people down.
No, it would be nasty.
That would be so mean.
Kitt, I'm listening to this conversation from a completely different worldview, and it's probably my age view.
Yeah.
I come from a generation where your friend is your friend, you don't know how they became your friend.
That's right.
One day they were your friend, and they are. And then one day they are not your friend, and it's okay, and they have a huge group of friends around them. Yeah. But I also come from a generation that did not count friends. And there is, there is.
Hey, let me tell you, I think we are very obsessed. Yes. We are obsessed. These are my friends. I have 6 friends. I have 3 friends. I have 1 friend.
Yes. Yeah. I come from a generation who didn't.
And then,
count
is that
friends.
a friend, or is that an acquaintance? Is that a?
Yes. Yeah.
And we're also obsessed with packaging. Is it neatly packaging people into groups?
No, actually, you're not the generation that packages people. I'm the generation that packages people. Your generation just calls people friends, somebody you met yesterday. Yeah, but my generation knows this is my churchmate. Yeah.
And you say it. This is my churchmate.
Yeah, meet my churchmate.
Yeah.
Yes.
As we call everybody friend.
This is my Bible study. We are in the same Bible study. So when you meet us together, we say we were just praying. We're in the same Bible study, and we could be praying for hours. But it's not my friend. It's the person we pray with. Yeah. So
we inherited that from you guys.
Yeah, my generation knows how to package people, and it's an acquaintance. We really don't. We really don't. We just call everybody friend. It's because you count friends, and it lifts you up to have a certain number of friends. Okay. And it comes from Facebook. Right. And these followers. Yeah. It comes from all that. Right. Yeah, but we didn't have any of that, and so it was okay to have 2 friends. That's right. Yeah. It's because it was what they gave, what they gave you, what you gave them. Yeah. On 100 friends, it was okay. Yeah. So move on. Yeah, no, just slide. Slide. Slide away. Yeah, just move on.
Okay. How do you know you are on the right track in life when you feel stuck?
I don't know what that means, because there's so many. I come from so many tracks. family track, social track. I come from work-related track. Yeah. But if you're stuck is stuck. If you're feeling stuck, you're stuck. So you just reinvent. Yeah, Yahweh is doing a new thing. Just do a new thing.
Just do a new thing.
Just do a new thing.
Do a new thing.
Yeah, there was a time that I committed to studying a totally different thing every year or every 2 years, twice a year.
See, I would
study every 6 months. I would study something new, and that's how I studied sign language. I wasn't going to use it for anything. It was fascinating. I was like, what? You can talk with your fingers like that and have a complete message?
Yes.
I will study this thing.
Yeah.
And I just did.
Yeah.
So get out of the rut by doing a new thing.
That's right. I like that. Thank you for that, mommy. Okay, so I'm talking to this guy who's 5 years older than me.
Sorry, you'll have to say that again. I really like this thing, eh? It's finished. Yeah. You invented it?
No,
Has
mommy.
anybody ever done this thing?
Very many people.
Really?
Why? Okay, so now you're... Okay.
Because I want to see it again. I love it.